What we're doing today is showing a brief installation video on the Tesla Model 3 roof rack system. Ordered this, it was briefly in stock and was instantly out of stock, but it arrived today on December 31st. What you've got here is a long box. You've got your cross rack pieces. Good quality pieces. You'll note that one is shorter than the other, so you can tell the difference between the two. And then you have your installation tools. You've got a 3M adhesive that will cover the paint where the pads are going to go. And then you've got keys, you've got your attachment points, you've got a clip tool, and you've got the nuts that hold down the base system. We're just going to briefly show you a couple areas of installation and what to look for. These are your front pads, these are the rear pads. The front ones are larger and they have a code that kind of shows where on the car they go with the arrow going forward. All four of these are different and have to be aligned properly, and the same thing for your 3M adhesive tape has a code showing where on the car it goes. I don't know if you've noticed this on your Model 3 before. There are these arrows that are just at the very front of the glass roof, and then another arrow just before the divider line. Okay, so you are gonna peel off your adhesive and make sure that your railing with the paint is clean. You're gonna run this right up to the edge and try to match it with the arrow. Okay, now we have our adhesive strip on. We get out our clip tool, and what you need to do is work that clip tool down in so you're underneath the rubber gasket and you're pulling back the rubber gasket. And then what you're going to do is take and put your clip piece in. Okay, so what you're going to do now is you're going to work the tool away so that the clip is left and engaged and under the glass. It will move around a little bit, but you want to make sure it's seated under there properly. Okay, now we're going to seat the landing pad by sliding it over the clip and just carefully placing it over the clip so it seats against the surface. And again, make sure you've got them in the proper position. Okay, the next thing is going to be the installation of the crossbars. Okay, this cover pops right off. So when you're putting the screw through there, just make sure you've got it enough that you can attach a nut on the end. The next step is going to be attaching your wing nuts. Now you're going to use your hex tool to tighten up the nuts. You want a nice tight fit, but again, it's a glass roof, so go easy. Pretty self-explanatory. The manual has pretty good instructions. The trickiest part is really getting started with the adhesive tape and getting the clips in. Everything after that is fairly easy. I know some people have asked about, can we pop these off and leave the pads on, and actually I think you could do that if you take this off, take your wing nut off, take your cross pieces off and put the wing nut back on, but I haven't tried that yet, so that's something to explore. And then it would be nice if they made a cover for these landing pads like Yakima and Thule and some of the other companies do, so that you could leave the landing pads attached and just pop the crossbars on when you want to use them. So that's it for now.